The views and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the hosts and guests, not the opinions of Live the Dream Media. The content provided on this show is for entertainment and informational purposes only.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Southwest Flavor. Happy Tuesday to all of you. We have a great show going for you today with my co-host, Brittni Gutman.
That's right.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me, Ron.
Yeah.
Blessed and honored to be here.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
It
So
has.
glad that you're on today with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks
Yeah.
again. I'm excited. It's going to be a good show.
It will. It'll be a great show. So our first guest is Tyler Farley from HOTT Fitness.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Bring your microphone up just a little bit closer. There you go. All right. So you have quite a story for being such a young man. You have quite a story, and we would love to hear it.
I'd love to share it with you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. Start with some of your history.
As far as my history goes, some of what you know is I spent 5 years in the Department of Corrections, which is where I learned to find my passion for fitness. And what I did is I started training guys while I was in prison. And I seen guys losing weight, building all this muscle. I was like, you know what? I'm not too bad at this. So I just continued to do my research when I got out, and I got my certifications through the National Academy of Sports Medicine up in Chandler and started my own company.
Very cool. Very cool. And you also, when you're inside, you went through a program, right? Through the county?
Yeah, I started working while I was in here in Tucson. It's the Pima County Adult Detention Center. I got my high school diploma, and I met the Pima County School Superintendent, Dustin Williams, and he offered me this program, and I was like, yeah, you're kind of full of shit. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
I was like, yeah, you're kind of full of shit. And I was like, you're not going to write me. I was like, So I was like, all right, whatever.
So you had to qualify for this program?
No.
Okay.
There's no qualifications. I mean, I guess there's one qualification. You have to have justice involvement, which clearly I did because I was in jail.
Sure.
So me and him were writing letters back and forth. I still have all my letters from him. And when I got out, they helped me out right away. They gave me a cell phone, clothes, so I didn't have to wear the prison blues anymore. And they kept me on track for what I wanted to do. And they've never tried to sway me into anything that I didn't want to do.
Okay.
I told them I'm going to do this. They're like, how can we support you in doing that? And that's exactly what they've done the entire time.
Very
That's
cool.
Beautiful. That's good. Amen, Dustin Williams.
So is this a program that you were selected, or?
I'm one of their first participants.
And
And
do you think that you were selected partly because of your age?
so when they started the program, it was originally 16 to 24-year-olds.
Ah, okay.
But where the program is at now is anybody with a justice involved background is welcome. Right now we have 300 and I believe 7. I may be wrong on that. But out of that 307, only 7 have reoffended and gone back.
Oh, wow. Okay. So the
fantastic.
percentage, that's a great percentage.
I was just promoted in the program to be the head mentor.
Wow.
So I'm currently setting up my own team of like-minded individuals like myself to go in and speak to the incarcerated youth. That is phase 1 of my plan. After that, we are going to go in and get in touch with the at-risk youth in the high schools and middle schools and try to nip these problems in the butt now instead of later.
Sure.
Yeah, get to the root for sure. The young kids need it. Absolutely. And how beautiful that you have not only, transformed your own life, rise from the ashes. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
But then, to use that as fuel to breathe life into others it's a remarkable story. Good for you.
And that kind of ties back into the mission statement of my company. It's that we what we do isn't just physical fitness. Like that's a major part of what we do. But I believe what sets my company aside from other companies is we focus on a mind, body, and spirit transformation, because that's what it is. I'm trying to change lives, not just change the way your appearance is. I want you to love yourself. I want you to be connected more with yourself, know what you like, what you dislike, and just love the person God intended for you to be. Define your purpose in life like I did.
That's fantastic, Tyler.
That's awesome.
We need more Tylers.
Yeah.
More Tyler Farleys that we've already determined is not related to Chris Farley.
So I in that whole aspect, I mean, just thinking about it, you know, when you feel better physically, a lot of times you feel better mentally, you know.
Absolutely.
And that can change your whole life. You know, you're more productive. Usually you're more happy. You know, you get more things done. So,
well, when you think about it, so once you discipline yourself enough to stick to your diet or stick to your workout regimen, that's the hard part, because nobody wants to diet. Yes. Nobody wants to work out.
Consistency.
Everybody wants
Accountability.
the abs and the big muscles, or they want to lose 20 pounds away, but they're like, well, I just want it to happen.
Right.
GLP-1.
But that is what is wrong nowadays, is you can just DoorDash or Walmart delivery everything.
Oh, yeah. Everything's instant gratification.
Exactly. So nobody wants to work hard for anything anymore. And there's so much gratification in working for things. I used to think like, oh, well, I don't want to do that. I want it now. I want it my way. But when I started disciplining myself and working really hard for the things I wanted, those things meant so much more to me because of all of the hard work.
Right.
I was told that it's not about the destination, but it's about the journey along the way.
That's right.
And I love that, because it really is. You have so many wonderful experiences getting to where you want to be than getting to the thing you wanted. Like you get there, you're like, oh, that was cool, but look at all this cool stuff I did along the way. That was even more fun.
Oh yeah.
So it's just once you lock in and you do the basic things, like getting up in the morning and making your bed, or making sure you hit your protein goal for the day, or not skipping a workout today. You start building the discipline, and you start saying, well, all right, well, this was hard. I didn't want to do this, but I did it anyways. Then you're like, so what else can I do? That was what it was like when I got my diploma. I was like, I did not want to be doing that. I did not want to keep pushing out my court date. I wanted to go to prison, get my time over with, and come home. But once I got it, I had this piece of paper in my hands, and I was like, I did it.
Right, you accomplished it.
I was like, what else can I do? That was my life-changing moment right there. I was like, if I can get this piece of paper that I swear I was never gonna get, what else can I achieve in my life?
So were you at a point in your life, you know, when you were getting in trouble and everything, that you didn't believe in yourself? You didn't see any future?
It was kind of the contrary, because it was kind of funny. And I say that because I went from being very disciplined, going, doing my schoolwork, getting ready to go in the military.
Okay.
And then I started getting in trouble, and I decided, well, I'm just gonna. I got in a car accident when I was 19. I was on my way to work. This is after coming home from prison the first time.
Okay.
And I was doing good. I was on probation, and I was just going to work. It was like 5 a.m. I got hit by a car. And I ended up falling in with bad people again, and I started selling knockoff designer clothing.
Oh, okay.
And then that led to me selling puff bars, because they were like the biggest thing back then. And then that went to me selling weed, and it just kept progressing worse and worse.
Sure.
Achievements.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You found a market.
Yeah.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
And what I had learned, what I kept telling myself, I was like, well, God forgives everything, so I'll just pray to him and I'll be okay. I don't have to change anything. No. Because I believe he got to the point where he's like, okay, you're being very stupid and childish right now. So And the thing I got in trouble for was a little, I don't know which one would be worse, but I ended up doing something because somebody called me a name. They didn't threaten my life. I mean, they did, but the point being is the reason I decided I was gonna, go and do something to this person was because they called me a 5-letter word, and they ended up calling the cops on me because of it. They knew who I was. They knew like my first and last name, so the police knew where to find me.
Right.
And I ended up getting arrested. And I always like to say that it was God putting me in timeout.
Sure.
Protecting me from my own self, because he's like, you're wasting all this great potential you have on stupid things. So that's why I love what I do now, because instead of poisoning the mind of youth and poisoning the minds of my community, I try my hardest to uplift the community and educate these young kids, because I'm only 25, but I feel like I've lived the life of a 50-year-old at this point.
Right.
I was thinking the same thing. I knew him in 1940.
Well, because I came home from prison in I came home April 2nd of 2024. And I ended up dating this girl, and we were together for I knew her my entire life. But we ended up getting together when I came home, 10 days after I came home to be exact. And then we ended up getting married a year later.
Oh, okay.
And then I ended up getting divorced 6 months later from that.
Oh, wow.
Just wanted to say I did it.
Well, the relationship at that point just progressively got worse and worse to the point that her dad didn't like me, and they made up lies and ended up filing a restraining order against me. I never chose to fight it because I was like, you know what? I didn't plan on having you in my life anymore anyways, so it can stay there. I don't care. But
just moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why would I let somebody who didn't value my greatness set me back?
Right. So you talk about God a lot, and you're a believer. You've told us that. Were you a believer back then when you were younger, and you just, fell?
I don't know if I can really righteously say that I was a believer, because the things that I've seen God do in my life now that I've really put my heart and soul to Him, I wasn't getting those things before.
Okay.
While I was in prison, actually, it is really ironic because I said that I said anybody who finds God in prison is just faking it, because it just didn't make sense. I was like, how do you find God in this horrible place?
Well, there's a saying, there's no atheists in foxholes.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So while I was in there, I prayed with all my heart every morning and every night, and I read my Bible, and I went to church every Sunday. And He protected me my entire time in prison, and just the peace of mind that I had, I was never worried about anything. I wasn't worried about whether I was going to get beat up. I wasn't worried about whether I was going to get stabbed. I wasn't worried about any of those things. I was like, God's got me. He's not going to let anything happen to me. I'm going to go home safe and sound and be fine.
Awesome.
And as I've came home, I've continued to go to church. I mean, here, I recently got back into going to church and my studies because I apparently know how to pick women, because the one I ended up marrying was an atheist. So it's kind of funny that you say that. So I just stepped away from my religion again, and as I see, once again, my life was going downhill. Maybe not as bad as, when I was younger, but I didn't have as much enthusiasm for what I do anymore. But once she was gone, we've been separated since September of last year.
Okay.
And in that short amount of time, my life has dramatically changed. And I'm like, okay, so now I know what to look for in a partner when I'm ready to date again. But till then, I'm focused on my company. I'm focused on these kids that I want to help. Focused on myself. And God has blessed me every single day.
Awesome. Let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back here in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Stay Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Stay Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
It's July in Tucson. No time to gamble on a cheap AC install. Some of the other AC names got bought out by investment companies and won't stand behind their installs. We stand behind our installs with a 1-year money-back guarantee. Family owned since 2001. Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. Call 520-492-0748 or online at picturerockscooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush. We don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittni Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittni Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
Hey Tucson, why do we accept pain as normal just because we're over 40? Nearly 8 out of 10 Americans suffer with back pain. At Wellness Chiropractic, we help people after car accidents with chronic neck and back pain, numbness tingling down the arms. If you're like me, you like to spend time outside with the family, hiking, biking, everything. Don't let that pain stop you. Wellness Key Chiropractic, we help that body move better so you can be the better version of yourself.
We are back. You're watching Southwest Flavor. Check us out every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. We're talking with Tyler Farley. So, Tyler, what you do isn't just like, hey, you need to lift weights on these days and you need to eat a little bit better these other days. Like, you come up with a whole plan for this person so that, they can feel better, look better, everything. Just tell us, a little bit about what goes into it.
So, to start off, I offer a free personal training session and assessment. What that looks like is you come in and I run you through this multiple day, well, it's not multiple days that you show up. I break down a 5-day exercise into a half an hour program just to see where you're at physically. And then we'll sit down for the other 30 minutes. and we'll talk about what your goals are, where you're struggling, and from there, I will go back and build this. Depending, a lot of things go into it, like how many days you want to work out, what your goals are, what you're like, where you're struggling. And I don't ask when I say where you're struggling, it's not like, oh, well, I struggle to lose this belly fat. No, like where do you see your problems coming from? Is it because you're not going to bed at the right time? Or are you just doom scrolling till 3 a.m. even though you need to be up at 5 a.m.?
Right.
So we figure out what those problems look like, and then when you sign up with me, I create this amazing plan, and you get not only your, let's say, you want a 5-day exercise plan, so I build that for you. And then I see you 3 out of those 5 days. And then I build you this nutrition tracker that I check every morning.
Okay.
That way, when I go on there, I am like, oh, so we're just not tracking our nutrition again. So we're not holding ourselves accountable.
Is that like having someone's location, but nutritionally?
Yeah,
so,
pretty much.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, she had a sleeve of Oreos last night.
So that's what you're eating at midnight. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Oops.
So then I will hold them accountable to their diet. And I don't restrict my clients like, oh, you can't have this anymore. It's moderation, because everything in moderation, anything can be unhealthy for you if you overdo it.
Yeah.
So I make sure that they're following their diet, whether that's them on a low-calorie diet or a high-protein diet, whatever that looks like. And then I check in the morning. I'm like, hey, you did a great job yesterday on your nutrition. Here's some pointers. And then we do a weekly Zoom call. And
nice.
We check in and see what's working, what's not working. And I also will send them their daily goals.
Okay.
And what the daily goals looks like is I wrote down 5 things I loved about myself today. Because it's not always I don't do a cookie cutter method like, oh, so we're going to do, everybody does these same things. No.
Right.
I make everything personalized about that one individual, because you're going to be different from me and she's going to be different from you.
Sure.
So I always want to make it personalized to make.
I do not want to ride a bike 15 miles.
But I want to make everything feel about you, because that's who we're working on.
Right.
We're working on your dream self.
Yeah. I mean, that's who wants the results, are you,
Absolutely.
Right.
So on top of, the physical stuff, we do the mental stuff, making sure that you're checking in with yourself, making sure you're not saying, oh, well, I can't do this. So, yeah, you can. You most definitely can. You're just choosing not to do it.
Yeah.
Which is very okay. You don't have to do what I tell you to do, but it's your money you're wasting.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Yeah.
And
the results.
Exactly.
If you want to lose 20 pounds in, 4 months or whatever, then you need to do the work to get it done.
I love when people are like, oh, well, this is just difficult. I'm like, I mean, yeah. And I ask people what their beliefs are, because I don't want to force my beliefs onto somebody else. So once I know you as a person, which I find that out, obviously you don't know a person just after an hour of talking to them.
Right.
But once I know the basics, then I build this plan to include religion or not to include religion. Because not everybody wants religion when they get a personal trainer.
Sure.
So then I also send them when they're like, oh, I'm just not feeling motivated today. So I just send them Bible verses.
Cool.
To inspire them. If these people can do it, then so can you.
Right.
You're an accountability buddy. My friend Melanie has this saying that she shared with me, and it's stuck, like an octopus. And it is, an inch of action is more valuable than a mile of intention. And
Sure.
I think it's a good one, right?
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
Especially in what you do, right? Like, actions speak louder than words. And if you want the results, you have to be the one
to
to
go
put
get
in
them.
the work.
Yep,
you know?
exactly.
What can I do next?
Yep. So Tyler, tell us how people can get a hold of you.
So we have an Instagram page. It is hot with 2 T's _ fitness 2024. But we also have a Facebook page, or you can reach out to me personally on Facebook at Tyler Farley. Or we have a website. It's hottfitness.com. I'm pretty much on everything. So if you look up HOTT Fitness, you can probably find a way to get a hold of me.
Hot
Yes.
two
Hot with
T's,
2 T's,
double
yep.
T's. What's the underneath? Built.
Built, not given.
Got it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, Tyler, thank you so much for coming on today.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it has been a pleasure.
Nice
All
to
right,
meet you,
we will
Tyler.
be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
I've had water and mold damage in my house twice. Both times I freaked out, but I called Steamy Concepts right away. If anyone tries to tell you to use someone else, just say no way and call Steamy today.
About a year ago, we had a flood in our kitchen, and we didn't think to call anyone else but Steamy Concepts. They were very professional, and we really enjoyed working with Steamy Concepts.
Steamy Concepts accepts all homeowners insurance. Call Steamy today or go to steamyconcepts.com.
Arcadia Landscape has been a part of the Tucson community for over 40 years. In that time, we have grown from landscape maintenance and construction to tree services, water features, reptile removals, irrigation repairs and installations, and low voltage lighting. It's our mission to keep our community clean and educated so you and your family can enjoy it just as much as we do. No job is too big or too small. Contact us today for your landscaping needs.
From the fields of wheat and cotton to the heart of our community, Marana was built on hard work and family values. John Post has farmed this land for years, built businesses, and served this community for decades. As mayor, John will fight for sustainable growth that respects our roots, keep neighborhoods safe, and make sure Marana remains the best place in Arizona to raise a family. John Post, farmer, father, and neighbor.
Hi, I'm Jackie Craig. I'm running as a write-in candidate for the Town of Marana Town Council. The way that these 3 candidates worked with a PAC out of California, Worker Power, and they derailed the downtown development project to develop downtown Marana into a real downtown. We can't have people who have such a misunderstanding of what Marana needs winning the council race. Fill in the little circle, write my name, Jackie Craig, for the Town of Marana Town Council.
For over 36 years, John Officer has lived, worked, and served right here in Marana. As an Arizona native and your town councilman, John brings a lifetime of local experience to the big decisions shaping our future. From coaching Eagle Scouts to his decades of work in water maintenance, John is the boots on the ground leader we need. He listens to our residents and stands firmly behind our Marana police and fire departments to keep our community safe. John Officer is dedicated to protecting our resources and preserving the independent soul of our town. Vote John Officer for Marana Town Council.
My name is Terry Murphy, and I am running for Marana Town Council. I have lived in Marana for 31 years. I love our community, and I would like to see more ballparks, an equestrian center. I would love to see kids have an opportunity to fish and boat with their families. I think growth is extremely important, and I think that with proper infrastructure and proper layout and proper design, that we can create a community that everybody wants to live in. I am asking for your vote, Terry Murphy, for Marana Town Council.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
You do whatever you want.
All right, we are back. You're watching Southwest Flavor with Brittni and I. And our next guest is Coach Phillip Steward with Marana Football.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for
Thank you for coming back, man.
Oh, man. I like being here. This is homie right here for me.
So, man, you have a great record over there at Marana, and you're building something special.
I'm trying, man. I think we were at 44 and 14 in the last 5 years. So
okay.
We're doing pretty good, man. And the reason why I know that number is because I try to tell the kids what we've been doing here, man. It's been no joke. We've been working for it. It ain't just been happening for us. So,
oh yeah.
And I kind of tell them the reason why we've been winning so many games is because we've been consistent. We've been doing things the right way, and when you do things the right way, you know, the results usually show. So.
Yeah, that hard work pays off.
Oh, definitely.
Somebody
It really
said.
does. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always tell them to fall in love with the process, and the process is to showing up in the summers, you know, when nobody else wants to. It's hot.
Right.
The practices, you know, staying late sometimes and doing all those different things, necessary things for us to be good. And when they buy into that stuff, it like I said, it shows. And so that's why the numbers are what they are, because the kids are just buying into it.
Yep.
You were just saying before we went live that you guys are number 1 in the state.
Yeah, we was number 1 in the state the year before last. Last year we was number 4, but the year before we was the number 1 team in the state. We went 10-0, and that year we had no kids on our team under a C average. Like it all, what you did in the classroom is what we did on the field, and it showed that if you do it the right way, it does work. And that year we was rewarded because we were doing things the right way. But it just didn't start again last year. It had started years prior, just constantly building it. And I think that year it was just perfect for us. And so we're trying to get back to that. Last year, I think we lost 1 game, and I think we went 10 straight, and then we ended up going 11-2. They ranked us number 4 last year, so. This year, we're trying to come back. I got a lot of my receivers coming back this year. I got a new quarterback coming in.
Okay.
Right now, it's a position battle right now. But I got all my receivers back. Got to fill my linemen. Got to replace some guys on defense. But I think, you know, we got a good system around them, and I think we should be all right.
Right. Is it a younger team then?
Yeah, well, you can say that, because the quarterback's a junior and the other one's a sophomore. They battling out.
Okay.
I got 6 quarterbacks on the freshman level.
Whoa.
Good problem to have, but it is a lot of. So that's what I'm saying. My freshman class is huge.
6 forfeit kids.
Yeah,
too.
6 quarterbacks, and I'm like, again, it's a good problem to have. And then I got all my receivers. They're returning. I think it's 5, 6 of them returning.
Okay.
My running backs are coming back. You know what I'm saying? A few of the guys on the O-line. So offense, I think we might be fine. Defense, we lost a lot. The front 7, we lost the majority of them.
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah.
we got to replace the front 7. But we got some young guys that want to play, and they've been putting in the work this summer. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
Right. And that's the fun thing, man. When you're hungry and that position's open, you know, you're going to fight for it.
Yep, and a lot of it is just being consistent. You know what I'm saying? I tell them all the time, you got to be consistent. If you want to get better at something, you need 1,000 reps. You know what I'm saying? And after 1,000 reps, you want to be great at it, you need 1,000 more reps. So you got to, but the only way you get those reps, you got to keep working at it. You got to keep every day kind of chipping at it, and eventually, you know, I'm getting really good. Yeah, it's because you're working at it every day. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I'm sure that's something that you have to talk with sometimes to some of your freshmen. You know, they're like, Coach, why are we running these routes every day? Why are we doing these blocking drills every day? I know how to block.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. My older guys are even that way because the one thing we do in the spring, I start over. Day one, we do starts and stands. We learn the basics. And the seniors are like, well, I've been learning this for the 4 years. Nah, you can't ever not do enough of these, you know what I'm saying? Like we start over, get used, like, because my thing is we all gonna get tired at some point, and I want you to, when you get tired, to go back to the habits that we taught you.
That's right, that muscle memory.
Yeah, and so that's why we do it every day. And then in the summer, when all the freshmen come in, we start over one more time.
Yeah.
We go right back to the very day one install, put in the plays again, and then we build from there. So, like I said, we got a really good system around them. The coaching staff does a really good job, and so it's fun. I like it.
How long have you been laid in Marana?
This is going on my 6th year.
Nice.
I feel like I ain't been here that long, but it's been 6 years. So 6 years, man, going strong. Again, the coaching staff, they do a good job. They show up every day. And this week been the hottest week of the summer.
Oh, yeah. Now it's humid.
Now it's humid. But it's humid right when we get ready to leave to go up to Heber, Arizona. So
that's true.
I'm excited about going up there, get some cool weather. But again, we practice all year in the summer, all summer, in the heat. So the boys probably excited, too, to kind of get out this heat, too. So looking forward to it.
Let's talk a little bit about camp. I mean, camp's a special place.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, you have all those kids together 24 hours a day. I mean, that's when you build the real relationships. You know?
And so I'm real big on, like, one thing we preach at Marana is family. You know what I'm saying? I always tell them it's easy to play for somebody you know than just some random guy off the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy. Hey, this is my brother right here. I'm going to look out for him. Like, the one position that I always think about is the O-line. They get no rewards, and their job is to protect that guy back there.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? And
that's
so that's family. That's a brotherhood right there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, our job is to come together to make you look good, and we're gonna do our best job to make sure nobody hurts you. And so I try to instill that in all of them. That's what we are here for. If we all do our job and we come together, good things will happen for us. I always try to tell them not to be selfish, because the minute you get selfish, it doesn't work, because you can't be selfish on a family team like we are. And if we do good, everybody gets the recognition. So that's why camp is very important. We practice maybe 3 or 4 times a day. We meet all day. We eat.
Right.
They bring the video game. Like, we have a really, really good time. It's just us up there. And like I said, the practice field is literally right outside the door. You know what I'm saying? So I can keep them on the field all night. So it's fun. And I know the older guys, they scared of freshmen. Oh, man, wait till y'all get up there. Coach is just going to keep running us all day. But we have a good time. But we do go up there to work. And like I said, we're up there for those 3 or 4 days, and it's just work, work, work. And when we come back, we have instilled that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest things we always preach up there is, being my brother's keeper. And, the kids always ask me, what is that? And I was like, and I used to give them this one example. If you get up from that table and you walk out here and your boy come and push that chair up, that's been your brother's keeper. He was like, yeah. But I was like, because he know that would have cost you if I would have had to push it in.
Yeah.
I would have got all y'all, because we it's those little things I'm trying to instill in you. Clean up after yourself. You push your chairs up when you leave a table and stuff like that. And I was like, and sometimes you forget that is. But your boy came in and made sure, or after this meeting, all y'all gonna leave out of here. And we always had one kid that stayed behind to make sure all the chairs were stacked, to make sure it was swept. And I said, that's being your brother's keeper, because he's, those little things that you don't really think about, he's thinking about it, because he's trying to make sure, help take care of the team. And that's, what I'm trying to instill in all of them.
Right.
I said, I wish all y'all would have just stacked y'all chairs up. But we do got a guy that always kind of make sure, you know what I'm saying? And when at the end of practice, you see a kid kind of look to make sure everything's away and put up. And so usually the freshmen usually ask. And so in the camp, we learn all about that. So,
very cool.
And then we go over the team rules, school rules, things that are big no-nos being a part of the program and stuff like that. So we instill a lot in them in those few days. But I think it's like I said, we've been going to this place the last 4 or 5 years, and it's been good to us. And the boys like it. The food is delicious, so we like it.
That's good. That's a big part of it.
Because the first 2 years we went somewhere else, the food wasn't that, and you hear about it all season.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, don't take us back there next summer, that food. And so this place has been great. The boys love it. So, and then we have an all-day snack room. That's probably the best place. That's where all the kids hang out. Because it's like a room where each class level will bring a snack. Like I have, let's say the juniors will bring trail mix, seniors will bring some type of snack, and then so if everybody brings something, we got snacks everywhere.
Yeah.
And so it's an all day snack room, and the boys, that's where the video games at. So everybody just hangs in there all day. But that's the only place that has Wi-Fi.
Okay.
That's why they hang, because once they go in their rooms,
Yeah.
their phone doesn't work. Talk to each other. You know, so
They have to talk to each other and then go sleep.
It's set up like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that is.
I think Dr. Streeter is probably very appreciative of your help.
Yeah. So like I said, it only works in that cafeteria area, and once they leave out of there, there's no more signal. So at night, you see all of them just hanging out there. I was like, man, take y'all butt to bed. My phone don't work. I don't know why it's not working over there. I said, I wonder why. So, yeah, but like I said, it's fun. And like I said, they do hang out with each other. There's a lot of things for them out there to do. They got the sand volleyball pits. There's a lot of stuff, free time. In their free time, they can do stuff and stuff like that. So it's an indoor basketball gym there. So it's a really, really nice place, and the boys really love it. So we keep going.
Very cool. So what's the outlook on the upcoming season? Do you already have your schedule?
Yeah, so we do got our schedule. Okay. I'm still working on some JV games. So anybody with JV teams, I need them.
I heard that's been really tough the past few years.
So for me, it's really been tough because we have all 3 levels. And a lot of teams here in Southern Arizona, the 5A teams don't have 3 levels.
They don't have freshmen anymore, right?
No. So most of them have a freshman, sophomore, and then varsity. See, I have all freshmen.
Right.
A JV and then a varsity.
Okay.
And so it's kind of hard scheduling that JV team because a lot of them just don't have it.
You don't have a lot of opponents.
Yeah, and so our JV team is kind of all over the place. We'll go to Phoenix. We'll travel. We'll play down a level. Because my biggest thing is you can only get so good at practice.
Yeah.
You have to play. You know what I'm saying? You have to go in a game, make mistakes so we can correct it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe that's how you get better. So doing nothing and not playing, it doesn't help them. So this whole summer, right now, I'm still looking for games. So I try to get them maybe 7 games. If I can give them 7 to 8 games, that's a good season. I think last year we ended up with 8, but it's week to week. Like, hey, we lost the game, coach. You want to play? Heck yeah, we'll play.
Oh wow.
You know, so it gets sometimes it gets like that. On a Monday, a team will call them like, hey, we don't have a game Thursday. Do y'all want to play? We don't have a game either. Let's figure it out. And so
very cool.
We makes it work. And like I said, they don't get better sitting around. You know what I'm saying? And
the kids want to play.
Yeah, and the reason why I feel like we've been developing our kids at that level. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't get developed, that's like a 2 or 3 year window where your freshmen get to juniors, and now they can help you out. But some of them can't make that jump to varsity as a freshman, your sophomore year.
Yeah.
You can't make that jump to varsity. You might need one more year, to kind of own your skills, but not having that level. Where do you own those skills? Just sitting at practice watching the varsity guy plays.
Yeah.
And so that's why I fight hard to try to find them games. And even if we have to travel to Phoenix, we got to travel to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's been with the record. It's been helping us because we able to develop those guys. And then the next year when we lose a lot of guys, we got other guys to come back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing I haven't had was a quarterback. We haven't really had a backup quarterback.
Oh, wow.
The last 3 years we've been playing with just the one, hoping he don't get hurt.
Yeah.
And so our O-line's been doing a really, really good job of making sure, he's protected. But this, like I said, I got 6 quarterbacks as a freshman, and then I got the 2 right now that's, fighting it out. So we getting in a good position, you know what I'm saying? And I think if we keep winning, we can keep drawing more people over.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So we're going to try to keep the winning up.
Yeah. Well, let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back here in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more. We're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
My heat and air, we're in a state of disrepair.
It's July in Tucson. No time to gamble on a cheap AC install. Some of the other AC names got bought out by investment companies and won't stand behind their installs. We stand behind our installs with a 1-year money-back guarantee. Family owned since 2001, Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing. Call 520-492-0748 or online at picturerockscooling.com.
Picture Rocks Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush, we don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor. Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
All right, we are back, Coach, talking with Coach Steward of Marana football.
Yeah, man. So, I was about to say, one of the things that we are looking forward to this season is, the freshman class. They're pretty big. I'm thinking they're gonna do really good. But on the varsity, we got a lot of big names coming back, and so. I want to see what they're going to do, especially having a young quarterback, first year varsity quarterback, either one of them that wins it. But I just want to see how the receivers, how they take to this having a new quarterback. You know?
That can be hard sometimes.
Yeah, because the quarterback we had last year can make every throw. He's top 10 all time in the state of Arizona.
Right.
Yes, I think he moved into 10 last year. He knocked, I think, what is it, Purdy? I think he went to 11 and he jumped to 10.
Really?
So yeah, he's in the class with a good company. So yeah. So like I said, that's what I was dealing with the last 2 years. He can throw the ball, and so those receivers benefit from that. And so this is going to be one of those seasons where I want to see what they can do, with this guy. Because I told him early, y'all going to help him out, the quarterback out, until he can get his feet wet. And so it's going to be interesting.
Well, not only that, but it's a lot of timing issues.
So that's what the summer's for. And I think we've been working through it with both quarterbacks. And so as we get into camp, I'm a really, really, the one thing I'm real big is on the mental side of it. The game is 90% mental. I tell them that all the time. It's certain situations where I need you to be really good, understand the situation and how to attack the situation. And so this camp is I'm a challenge a lot of them mentally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do little things like I've sent out their packing list of what they need to bring. And, my older guys know you need a notebook and pencil for all meetings. But on the packing list, it said optional. And so one of my older kids, the senior kids, he put in the group chat and was like, hey, I know Coach Stewart said that the notebook and pencil is optional. Please bring a notebook. So I do little things like that to kind of see, see where my leaders at. Like, hey, those freshmen don't know that.
Yeah.
But you do. And I appreciate him reminding them because he knows if we'd have showed up on Thursday without that notebook, I was going to get him. And I was like, but y'all know that. Y'all been doing this the last 3 years.
Right.
You know that wasn't optional. But I do little things like that.
Sneaky.
To kind of just little things like that to kind of see. Just trying to keep them on their toes, keep them thinking and stuff like that. But it helps them, you know what I'm saying? So when we do get up in those situations, they know how to respond to it.
Yeah.
We get up against a team that's, they yelling and cursing out at the refs. Hey, that's not us. That's the refs flag. Because we had a year, we was losing 21-0. And the kids, they were winning. They was beating us. But they kept yelling at the refs. They kept just doing crazy stuff. And I just kept telling the players, hey, they was just giving us free yards, And we end up making a 22 point comeback. 22 unanswered points. Because they were just doing stuff, giving us free yards, and our guys kept their head. They didn't get into it. And so I do those things, again, to prep them for those different moments. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a mindset.
Yeah, it's all, and like I said, the game is all mental,
Right.
So, and I think my biggest thing is why I think for us to go win a state title is the discipline here. I think if we can clean up some of our discipline things that we do on the field and off the field, I think we can go really, really far. So that's one of the things I'm working on this offseason. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing that. Because, the kids that are in these programs, it helps them after they're out of these programs. Most of them aren't going to go play at a college or university, but they're going to go into the workforce.
Oh, definitely. All of them.
If they learn this discipline and teamwork and all those things that go with it, it just helps them. It helps them in life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. And one thing the coaching staff and I, we preach that. Like, hey, these things we're learning will take you a long way, like showing up on time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Showing up to meetings with something to write and stuff like that. Like,
be prepared,
being prepared. That's all that's teaching you. I say, we might not write one thing on that paper, but you have it just in case, or you might hear something. Hey, that might be pertaining to me. I need to write that down so I won't forget. So just teaching those little things, showing up on time, like, practice don't start until 6. You see guys start pull up around 5:15. Like they get there early. Because one kid came late. He was like, my mom was sleeping. That's why I'm late. Well, you should have woke up a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, you're right. I should have told her to get up early because she takes a long time. And so just teaching them those little things. I tell them the boss don't care that your mom woke up late. Get there on time. And so just teaching them those things, or like, I know one of the biggest things we used to have is when we clean up, the older guys tend to kind of like just watch the freshmen pick up all the pads. And so this summer they all been picking it up, cleaning up. Everybody's been participating. And I was like, dang, we get that done pretty fast, right? When everybody participates.
Sure.
So just, what I'm saying, just teaching those little things like they can use for the rest of their life. And just seeing some of the students coming back. I think I just went to a wedding 2 weeks ago, one of my former students.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got one at ASU getting ready to graduate and mechanical engineer. So some of those things, and every day he sends me videos of him working out. And so I was like, dude, you gonna be a mechanical engineer squatting 500 pounds? Like he lifts hard. And he was like, man, I learned that from high school. Like that just lifting, getting up is part of my routine now. So just saying things like that, you could tell it is sticking out there to him. So
very
nice. Say it takes a village.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
You're doing the Lord's work, that's for sure.
I'm trying. But I love it. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta have a lot of energy because they got lots of it.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And so being able to challenge that energy to use it for some good because they're very, very smart. Sometimes they come together to do dumb stuff. I'm like, what if y'all all came together to do something positive? We could have made a change right now because I'm excited that y'all came together.
Right.
To even to do this dumb thing that y'all did, but y'all got everybody involved to come together. But I said, what if y'all came together to do something great? Like that's when we, going to the next level. So, just like I said, you got to keep working it. They young. They need somebody to stay on them. So I stay on them.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Oh, man, I
It's
appreciate
always a
y'all having me,
pleasure.
man. I like coming here. Like I said, this is home for me. I remember when it first started, and this is great, the way it came. So
Awesome, man.
I
Well,
like
good
it.
luck this season, and we'll have you back on the show, like during the season or whatever. Just
All right,
check
well,
in
thank
with you.
So we usually do at the beginning of the season we'll do like a media day.
Okay.
So we try to bring out all the different media people to
Okay,
come and do
okay.
like interviews for the different
Yeah,
sports. We do it right before the season and kind of get the season kicked off. So
Okay.
that'll be our next thing. We'll have a big media day right before
All right.
the first game.
Yeah,
and
please
so-
let us know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll
definitely.
be there.
So it's a good time. Like I said, it's a good time. You get to see all the athletes.
Right.
They excited. They going and some kids making varsity for the first time. and
Uh-huh.
They just excited. Or the freshmen coming in for the first time, they get to play. So, and then now learning how to talk in the mic and so teaching them all that stuff.
Very
What does a ticket to a home game cost these days?
Oh, maybe like $6.
Nice.
Maybe.
I think so.
It's
Yeah, that
not
sounds
too
about
expensive.
right.
They get it. Still, the high school sports is still reasonable to get in.
Mhm.
Now, when they start charging you $20 to get in there, now they going too far. But right now, it's still reasonable. I think in the playoffs,
It's $12.
yeah,
or
it gets a
something.
little
Yeah.
higher. But for the most part, it's pretty reasonable to get in there.
The playoffs are controlled by the state.
Yeah. So they charge a little bit different.
Yeah.
But if you come around there, I can hook you up. You coming around? I'm trying to get everybody in there.
There you go.
Yeah, you coming around there? I get you right in there.
All right, that's another episode of Southwest Flavor. Check us out every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. We will see you later this week.